As the race is starting, my hands are fishing for a name. There's a lot of excitement, anticipation surrounding this ticket. No, Omar, we're not getting this one, I'm afraid. It looks like Cam, C-A-M, last name F. Yep, that's the last name. What you put on the ticket's what I read. Is there a Cam in the audience? Is it Cameron Forsyth? SSA Starbucks? Maybe. Yeah, I see that. He's right here in the back of the pack. Cam F. He's got an Xbox and he's riding around on the Giant there on the inside of the field. Oh, man. What a good time to win an Xbox. He's like, what? What are you talking about? What's going on right now? All right, I had to get that out of the way, but Cameron Forsyth, I think he's not even sure what's going on in terms of the raffles. I know some youngsters that are very disappointed. But he's out there racing right now. Cameron Forsyth will get his Xbox later. On the track right now, they got 9 laps left to go after this. They just saw 10 to go. They just saw 10 to go. So this race well underway. And a good-sized field out here competing. We're getting very close to our curfew time this evening, so we have to cancel the Madison. The Madison event has been canceled. Please return your jerseys to the infield bin. It's sitting right next to the official stand.
Go Fish!
Chris Webber leading out this lap. Now seeing 8 laps to go. Accelerating down the front stretch. Here comes our Masters 35 to 44 category race. They're out there for a 12-lap scratch race and already counting things down. Getting near that halfway point is Rod McDaniels now leading out. Last reminder, the Madison is canceled. We'd ask all athletes to turn in their jerseys on the infield at the bin. They're sitting next to the official stand. Ron McDaniels on the front, Peter Hinckley chasing down. James Shimada moving up into second position, chasing down our leader. They're seeing 6 laps to go. Shimada looking over his shoulder now. Seeing the resistance. Everybody lined up and trying to roll up to speed as our competitors trying to bring down these lap cards. Everybody's staying together. Not a lot of activity happening off the front of this bike race at this point. $20 to the leader of the bike race, $20 to the leader of the bike race, $20 to the leader of the bike race, and a Supreme, $20. Our racers always want a little extra incentive. $20 to the leader of the bike race this time around, so things getting interesting now. I was getting a little bored, so I thought, why not? When they aren't moving fast enough, give them some money. It works. Here they come. Tom Wick speeding up to the line. He's going to pick up $20. Riding on that pretty red Specialized. Coming across the line. As Rob McDaniels now riding on the momentum a little bit. And so is the pack trying to sense if it's time to go now. They are closing in on the end of this bike race. Not many laps left to go. And Tom Wick, they saw earlier, he's got lots of power in those legs. A good threat, and they don't like to see him off the front of the bike race, so our racers anxious to bring him back. Rob McDaniels on the front. Solemn Consulting sending out the pairing of Conrad Corman and Ted Scott. And there they go, Ted Scott in the second wheel position. Conrad Corman now leading the charge. 4 riders forming a little bit of a front group, but the pack certainly not happy with seeing them moving off the front now. So unable to make something happen. They recognize it's time to be back in the pack. I see 2 to go as they hit the front stretch. 2 to go. Resistance riders coming to the front. 2 to go. It's almost like those guys ride together. As that 2 to go time hits, 3 resistance riders move to the front. Peter Hinckley recognizes that he needs to be up there as well. He's the blue wrister rider in the 4th wheel position. I have a feeling that our winner from earlier trying to position himself as well.
Go Fish!
Steve Cullen in the 5th wheel spot. We saw him reach top speed in the Kieran and pull out a victory. Let's see what happens in this bunch sprint now. In this 12-lap scratch race coming down the backstretch, it's going to be Jim Flynn creating the lead out for one of the resistance riders. Jim Flynn working very hard. Steve Cullen in the mix. 3 riders coming to the line. It's going to be 3 wide to the line. Look at this. It's going to be downtown. Gary Brown able to ride off the momentum of his teammate, Jim.